On the 7th of September 1996, Tupac was shot and killed on his way to a club after attending a Mike Tyson fight. As for the shooters, they disappeared out of thin air. It was only in the early 2010s when a notorious gang member, Keefe D, started boasting about his involvement in the killing that the pieces began falling into place.
He leaned over on the window, we rolled down the window, pop.
Mike Tyson, how you feel about him saying that he wish he had 5 seconds in a room with Tupac killer?
And I only need 1 second with you, dude.
He thought he was invincible. However, that all changed on the 29th of September 2023, when several police officers came to get him.
Hey, Keith, Metro Police, come over here. Hey, Metro Police, come over here, all right? Thanks, buddy.
During his arrest, Keefe D kept his tough persona. He was very chill, and it didn't seem like the arrest bothered him at all.
Do you have anything on you, sir? No. That was okay.
Phone and water.
Perfect. We're gonna put you in the car.
I need to drink some water, man. I'm thirsty.
You just going for a walk or what?
Yeah.
Okay. You do like a morning walk every day or? Okay.
Keefe D even started bragging to the officers about his criminal experience.
Trying to put your butt up against there. Kick that foot up. You ready?
I'm a pro, dude. I got it.
Oh, you got it? All right.
He said,
I'm a pro. He said, I'm a pro. All right.
In the cop car, Keefe D also stated that he wasn't worried about the case. He was cool as a cucumber.
So it took him a while, huh?
I ain't worried about it.
Well, I mean, that's what court's for, right?
This all started in 2019 when Keefe D decided to write his book, Compton Street Legend. He had been battling cancer for a number of years and he needed to get money to fund his medical bills. In his book, he went into detail about the night of Tupac's murder, who killed him, how, and why. 10 years prior to the release of the book, Keefe D was caught in a massive drug ring. And in return for not getting in trouble for it, he decided to cooperate. The police wanted him to do a full confession on what really transpired on the night of Tupac's murder. Both parties agreed to a proffer agreement, which meant that none of the things that Keefe D confessed to during the meeting could be used against him. The mistake Keefe D made, however, was that he was only covered from the things he said during the confession, not afterwards.
How come you didn't ask for, like, complete immunity?
I did.
You didn't want to give it to you?
I did.
This meant that when he published his book in 2019, he was basically publicly confessing to Tupac's murder without any protection. Even worse, he also began appearing on different interviews talking about the murder, which really sparked people's interest in the case again.
I'm not gonna go into details on that one. Keep your streets on me. I ain't gonna go into detail on that.
Keefe D kept hinting stuff about the murder, but wouldn't actually confirm anything. This just made the people even more interested in the case.
Okay, I mean, but it is in the book.
Okay, yeah. Let them read about it.
Okay.
What made the case even more popular was when Keefe D was interviewed by The Art of Dialogue. In this interview, he confirmed to the world that Orlando Anderson was the man who really killed Tupac.
Tupac and Sugar.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah.
During the interview, Keefe D could be seen smiling and joking about he and his gang, the Southside Crips, murdered Tupac in cold blood.
He's like he was in a parade or something. Stupid ass, hanging out the window. Hey. He was like, Tupac! And we like, oh, there go that motherfucker.
All of these interviews made it possible for the police to take up the case again, as they now had new admissible evidence from the source himself, Keefe D.
A Clark County grand jury has indicted Dwayne Keith Davis with 1 count of murder with use of a weapon with a gang enhancement.
We've been talking a lot about Tupac's murder, but we haven't actually gone into depth about what really transpired that night. So, before the incident, Tupac Shakur and Marion Suge Knight, the head of Death Row Records, attended the Bruce Seldon vs. Mike Tyson boxing match at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. Following the match, Trevon Trey Lane, an associate of Knight and a member of the MOB Pirates gang from Compton, California, spotted Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, a member of the rival Southside Compton Crips gang, in the MGM Grand lobby. This encounter had a history, as earlier that year in July 1996, Anderson and a group of Southside Crips had attempted to rob Lane at a Foot Locker store in Lakewood, California. Lane informed Shakur of Anderson's presence, and Shakur confronted Anderson in the lobby, questioning his affiliation with the Southside Crips and striking him in the face, causing him to fall to the ground. Shakur, along with Knight's group, joined in the altercation. The fight was captured on the MGM Grand surveillance cameras and was eventually broken up by hotel security. After the brawl, Shakur left with Knight in a BMW sedan to go to Club 662, which was owned by Knight, for a charity concert. While driving to the club, a white four-door late-model Cadillac pulled up alongside Knight's vehicle. A shooter seated in the back of the Cadillac rolled down the window and fired multiple gunshots at Shakur's BMW. Shakur sustained 4 gunshot wounds, 2 in the chest, 1 in the arm, and 1 in the thigh, with one of the bullets piercing his right lung. A lot of theories have been made about who was driving the white Cadillac. However, the most prominent of them all is the Southside Crips theory. As of October 2023, it is believed that the 4 people in the vehicle were all affiliated with the Southside Crips gang. The driver of the vehicle is believed to have been Terrence Brown, with Keefe D on his right side and DeAndre Smith and Orlando Anderson in the back. According to this theory, it was the same man that Tupac had beaten up moments earlier who fired the shots from the Cadillac. You guessed it, Orlando Anderson. Out of the 4 people who were in the vehicle that night, Keefe D is the only one alive. The police know that this is their only chance to solve the Tupac murder once and for all. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis is currently charged with murder with use of a deadly weapon. Although Orlando Anderson was the supposed shooter, Keefe D. is charged with murder because he is suspected to be the one who ordered the killing. Keefe D. appeared in court on the 5th of October to request for a 2-week continuance.
Mr. Davis, sir, have you retained counsel to represent you in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Who have you retained?
Edie Paul.
Okay, and is that person going to be here today?
No, he needs 2 weeks, he said, to be here. He said he needed a continuance, 2 weeks.
He said he needed 2 weeks to be here?
Oh yeah, he needed a continuance for 2 weeks.
Okay, and what's his name again?
Edie Paul.
Edie Fall?
Yeah.
Okay,